Now, then we see that there's a difference. There's another element that comes, and this is from that same verse. Let us make a name for ourselves. This is where human pride come in. Satan did the exact same thing. Unlike the believer, is whatever we do in word or deed, we give thanks to God. We do it in the name of Christ, meaning we do it with a righteous intent and motive, and in that we give thanks to God. Does it matter where it ends up? What do I mean by that? What I mean is, does it matter if you end up being sick or not? No. Will you stop giving glory to God and giving thanks to God just because you got sick? What if God takes away your job? What if God takes away, a family member? Will you stop serving him? Will you stop giving thanks? True believers don't. Oh, they hurt. They will mourn the loss. They will be upset that they lost the job. They will want to be healed because no one likes to be sick. Yes, all of that is true. And that is true of every human, not just believers. But even in those times of despair and sufferings, the believer still give thanks. Why? Because we know we have so much more. The sufferings of this world, Paul said, is nothing compared to what's going to be revealed in us, the glory that is to come. All right, lest we be scattered abroad. So here's self-will. And these are the things that we see going through. And then we seen that it went through Antiochus Epiphanes. So it started with Satan, it went through Cain, it went through Antiochus Epiphanes, Nimrod, and Antiochus Epiphanes. And then we got here, where we talked about the transgression. And it comes through the final course. Because of that transgression, in the end, the same thing has happened. It happened as a type with Antiochus Epiphanes. And the same exact thing is going to take place in the future. And we're close, friends. We're very, very close. And you say, how can you say that? Folks, you realize what's going on in Israel? There's a really, really big effort going on right now to build the third temple. They've named the high priest. Folks, you can't even consider building a temple if there's no high priest. It'd be useless for them to build a temple. They could do nothing in it. Not according to the scriptures. Their scriptures, meaning the first 5 books of the Bible. They couldn't do anything with the temple. But now that there's a high priest, and guess what else they have? They have the red heifer. You say, what in the world? Red heifer? Yeah, red cow. they got red cow that has no blemish. What's that about? The cleansing. They needed that. Without that, why even consider building the temple? It's useless. But now, with the high priest, with the red cow, the Jews, Israel, is ready to build that temple. Watch, just pay attention. Go read some of the news that's happened in Israel concerning the temple, and you're going to be shocked at how close they are to wanting to build that thing. And the government of Israel has relaxed their resistance to it. So, folks, we're on the cusp of what's about to take place. And this is exactly what's going to happen in the book of Revelation. So what Daniel gives us here is the exact same thing with Antiochus Epiphanes. The same thing is going to happen. He's going to get into the temple, talking about the Antichrist. He's going to get into the temple. He's going to stop the daily sacrifices. Remember, the daily sacrifices is 2 lambs that Israel is required to sacrifice every single day to God for the sins of the nation, not the individual. The individual had to bring their own animal to the temple, to the altar, to be inspected by the priest. The priest say, yes, this is an unblemished animal. Then he goes through the ceremony of the laying on of hands. And folks, by the way, for those of you who think when Paul is talking about the laying on of hands, it's this stuff right here. No, friends. He was talking about the transfer of a family's sin or the nation's sin from you to the innocent animal. And the innocent animal take the sin? No, absolutely not. The sin is yours. The sin is mine. No one takes your sin. What happened to the animal? He takes the punishment for your sin. You become a pardoned sinner. Pardon, friends. You are still a sinner. Now you're simply covered by the blood of God, made righteous, and by Christ taking your punishment, God is now free to recreate you after his son. And if he don't do that, he will kill you by casting you into the lake of fire. So God has no choice but to recreate you, friends. He can't accept you like you are. I know that there are songs out there that says, come just as you are, friend. Don't do that. You come to God just like you are, and he will cast you into hell. You better come to him clothed in Jesus Christ.